Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
So good to have you all here, and it's taking time from your busy day to be here with us in these next 90 minutes. We are delighted to have you on board and glad that you have the cameras on. So this is not a webinar. You know, Bo was starting before we start this meeting is asking, is this a webinar? No, it's not a webinar. We want to see your faces, please. And we want to learn from your experiences also as event hosts. Okay, now it's 2 o'clock. I will be starting the live stream part of this event shortly, but just a show of hands, who has access to the Howspace? Please raise your hand if you have access to Howspace. Marlene, yes, I saw already some content. So the rest of the participants do not have access to the Howspace. You will probably be receiving an invitation in your mailboxes. I apologize for just the short notice. We just sent the invitations this morning. And but you're all kindly invited to join the Howspace space we have created for this workshop, as we are going to use that Howspace space for our interactions here instead of the traditional Zoom chat. So show of hands who already knows how to use Zoom chat. Zoom chat? Okay. Oh, Alexandra also knows how to use. So we are going to invite you, Alexandra, instead of the Zoom chat, to share your ideas on the virtual space, the Howspace. Is that okay? And would welcome everybody, and please turn off your videos because this is not a webinar. If you wish, of course not. If you remain without video, that's also fine. This is a workshop, and we want to see as much of your faces and to be together today with you in these 90 minutes, and with great pleasure. Okay, good. So without further ado, let me also start the Facebook Live. So what we have some more participants not in the room to see the first part of our interaction will be a live on live stream. And I would like to welcome our guest speakers that are here with me. And please, guest speakers, I know I should be the one to do the introductions to you all, but I know that you have much better personal pitches than I could possibly do. So please, in the quick round, starting on alphabetical order, you could do yourselves a quick presentations for our participants here, if that's okay.
So I assume I will be the one starting.
Quite right.
All right. Yeah, I'm Bo Kruger. Hi, everyone. I'm in Copenhagen right now, where I work as an independent consultant. I've been working as a management consultant for many years. So my interest and my knowledge is very much around human psychology and how to make people interact. And that's also my entry point into the meeting industry, that I work a lot with how to motivate people, how to make them get the most out of any meeting, and also to facilitate and design meetings and events, both physical events, but also online events, in a way where people engage as much as possible and get the most out of it. And I hope today I can give you some examples on how you can do that as well.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Bo, for your kind introduction. Next in line.
Should be Ilka.
Yeah, probably based on first names. Yes, so I'm Ilkka Mäkitalo, coming from a city called Jyväskylä from Finland, central Finland. And I have a history as a consultant, trainer, facilitator. And my passion has been already for decades to create technology that is helping in human processes like organizational changes, and great meetings and workshops and events, and in learning programs. So I'm CEO of Howspace, that you have been invited also to. So that's my passion, how to combine technology to human needs.
Fantastic, Ilka. That's amazing, and I really appreciate your introduction. Last
Great.
but not least, you know.
Okay. Well, I'm Jane Cunningham, and Paul, thank you so much for organising this session, and for those of you joining, because I know you have busy schedules on and off screen. But I am based in Stockholm. If you're on Howspace, you would have seen the view outside of my window. But I'm originally from Scotland. There's no hiding that accent of mine. 15 years outside of Scotland, and it's still there with me. I've been working in the meetings industry for over 20 years, working for destinations, working for convention bureaus. And a few years ago, I realized the importance of facilitation, that we can really change meetings from just being a meeting that often is one way to really creating something collaborative that leaves a lasting impact and legacy on the individual, on the organization, and importantly also on the destination where meetings are being held. So that's what I'm going to talk about today, and really looking forward to the session.
Wow, amazing, amazing. So you see, we have a wealth of expertise here as guest speakers, and my co-host Ilka Mäkitalo, who is going to also drive us a little bit on the Howspace. But also we would like to hear from you, and I would like to have you on the video on, please, because I was proposing here to have like a speedy networking session here, very, very speedy. Please turn up your cameras, if you will, and I will put you in breakout groups with two or three people, and we'll introduce each other for the next 3 minutes or so, and then we do probably another round. So the objective is really for us in this room, you know, it's so precious our time here, that let's take advantage of our time. So please turn up your camera so I see that you are available for a little bit of an introductions with your neighbor. So if this was a face-to-face meeting, we could talk to each other. So I'm creating now a number of breakouts for speedy networking. I would like to see more cameras on to see if I could do this speedy networking interaction. Of course, you're not obliged to go to the breakout. If you're not in the mood to talk with your neighbor, stay in the main room. I will be here probably trying to find out why you are not in the breakout. But without further ado, so let's create a number of breakouts for you to be introduced. I would say we are not many. I will put 3 participants in the group, and you'll rapidly introduce yourselves for 3 minutes, and then we'll be back here. Okay.